Hey everyone, this is Zach Attack Reviews, and I'm Zach, and I'm excited to talk to you guys about Ozark Season 4, Part 2, the final season of Ozark. The first 3.5 seasons of this show has been one of my favorite shows on television, and I was very, very scared when I saw that they were separating the season in two parts if they were going to be able to stick the landing. I was like, hopefully the story is not disjointed. And then I saw part 1 of season 4, and it was fantastic. The ending with that cliffhanger of Ruth screaming, "You're gonna have to kill me to stop me," got me, and it was really, really excited to get into this second part. Before we get into the review, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, notification bell so you can be notified of all my videos, and comment your thoughts below about Ozark Season 4 Part 2. Let's get into this review as I break down the good and the bad. Season 4 Part 2 has all the stuff that you know Ozark does well. The tension building music, the tension building story and writing where it feels like a character can be taken out of the picture at any time, especially since it's the final season. You don't know who's up for grabs to die. Anyone could die at this point as things start building to a certain boiling point as the season progresses. And the beautiful vistas, the music, the acting, all that's there. I don't need to go into great detail. If you watch the first 3.5 seasons of Ozark, you know how good Ozark is done on a technical level. It's really, really great. The camera work could be probably a little bit better, but at the end of the day, you're observing this drama and this great crime thriller. And why I gravitated to Ozark in the first place was because of two performances. That was Jason Bateman as Marty Bird, because I like him as an actor, even though he kind of plays the same character or characteristics in each character he does. He just does it really well, and it's expanded in this role here, and he does a great job. This the past, let's say 2.5 seasons, he's kind of taking a bit of a back seat a little bit to the kids and Wendy and the Mexican cartel, but here he gets to flex all his muscles and be full force. And he has some great, fantastic scenes in here where we finally see Marty starting to open up and start to get really emotional. He's always this stoic character that looks like he knows what he's doing at all times, even though he's just this close to slipping up. And it gets worse and worse in this season as he's trying to find a way out of this situation where Omar Navarro's in jail, and now he has to navigate the world of the cartel while trying to pretend to be the liaison between Omar in jail and the cartel in Mexico. And seeing the things that he has to do and go through is very heartbreaking, because you can tell Marty is a good person in a really bad situation that continuously has to make bad decisions. And that was just fascinating to watch. The second person is Julia Garner as Ruth Langmore. Wow. Just like Marty in the last maybe season and a half, she's taken a bit of a backseat. They haven't had to use her as much, and she's kind of been in this supporting role trying to get back to where she was in terms of character work, not the actress, because the actress is always fantastic. But here, those first 2-3 episodes, and really throughout the season, she really took center stage, and I absolutely loved it. Her intensity, her emotional range and the journey that she was going through, her incorporation of hip hop, listen to hip hop music because that's how she remembers Wyatt. So all that was pretty cool, and we got a really cool hip hop MC cameo because of that. And I really, really enjoyed seeing her go on this vengeful tour and tour de force basically, and really be the Ruth Langmore we know she can be. Ruthless, smart, conniving, all the qualities that you like from her, while also being a smart ass and and having a crazy mouth on her. And we start getting like a redemption arc for her where she's starting to get positive things happening to her. She's starting to come from under the thumb of the birds, and it was really great to see. But you always knew the other foot would drop because of what she did in the beginning of the season. And a character that's really grown on me is Wendy Bird, played by Laura Linney. She is absolutely fantastic. She started in this series as this person that got thrown into this situation that She didn't understand why she was in. She was confused. She felt fragile as part of her kids. It felt like Marty was going to be the guy that was dealing with everything. But as the season progresses, in this last couple of seasons, she's gotten more involved and she's kind of taken the reins. And it happened even more here. She never is satisfied. She's never satisfied with where they at. She wants to go higher and higher and higher. She continues to sacrifice everything that she believes in, everything she cares about, until there's a certain sacrifice that comes when her father comes in town that completely breaks her. So seeing Marty finally starting to break and starting to see Wendy starting to break was really, really interesting. And because they always seemed like they were close to that point. And there was even a point where it seemed like she accepted that she was going to die because things were just going haywire in the show. Every little plot she had, every person she thought she could push her ambition on started to just pull away from her. And Marty kept telling her, hey, maybe we need to do this, maybe we need to do this, we need to make the practical, safe choice. And she always picked the ambitious, crazy choice. And she was very frustrating to watch. She frustrated me to no end, but it was really fascinating to see as well. I really enjoyed her character, even though she frustrated the hell out of me. In the story of this season of Omar Navarro being in jail, Marty, having to go to Mexico and be his replacement kind of until they figure out how to get him out, and Wendy doing that, Ruth trying to gain revenge on Javi because of what he did to Wyatt, and how because of her actions they kind of started investigating her for that situation, was all really, really great and was wrapped up really fast in those first couple of episodes. And then the real threat came in Omar Navarro's sister, and I think the actress that played her, I'm blanking on her name right now, did a fantastic job of playing a character that, yeah, she does seem like she's related to Omar. Cool, calm, collective, charismatic, but you can tell there's a dangerous layer there, and she brought a real good femme fatale kind of situation to the series to match Wendy Bird's energy. And I really, really enjoyed her performance and her story arc here and what she did for the show. The story here was really, really strong as ever. Them trying to survive until they could find a way out where they could be independent of the drug cartel, have no more ties, and be better off as a family. And it was a really big struggle with all the things I talked about in the beginning, and also the kids starting to finally come of age and be old enough to make their own decisions, and then finally going, maybe I shouldn't be helping my family in this situation if I can get out. Maybe get out before things go haywire. So seeing the two kids go through that and trying to pull away from their family, causing some emotional break in the parents and some rife through the grandparents and Wendy, was just all great. While also the FBI coming down on them, the Mexican cartel coalescing into this great final 2 episodes that really hit with a bang. And it was like a Greek tragedy watching in modern time. It was just a fantastic storytelling, tension building, and great acting. I might be biased here, but I don't think there's anything bad about the season. I couldn't even nitpick. I thought that, for me personally, it was perfect. There was nothing about Ozark season 4 part 2, the final season, the ending of this show, that was bad. I loved everything about it. I know that there's people who are not big fans of the show and they think that some parts are boring and some parts are drawn out, but I absolutely loved everything because I love living in this world. I love living with these characters. I just love seeing them do things. I enjoy everything that they gave to me here, and I felt like the pacing of this season was the best that we've gotten because they knew where they were going and they ended it in a really strong way. So this is a hill I will die on. This season was perfect. You can fight me in the comments if you want to. So yeah, I'm really sad that this show is ending, or is it? The ending was a little bit ambiguous. It ended really strong. A lot of the things that you knew was coming from the beginning of the season happened, but were done really, really well. And I am excited to see if they expand the Ozark, universe, but if they don't, I'm happy with the way it ended, and this story is capped. It used to be just one of my favorite Netflix shows, but now it's turned into one of my favorite shows of all time. I thought that it was a fantastic season, a fantastic series, and I highly recommend people to watch it, especially if you like crime thrillers like the Breaking Bad and shows like that. I think this show will be right down your alley. So let me know what you guys think down below about Ozark. What I give it, obviously by my glowing review, is an A. So comment your thoughts down below, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified of all my reviews, reactions, and ranking lists. And you can watch more of my content right